And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome to 2K Sports for Payday.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small 4.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch. You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Back to Irving. From 11 feet away. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Young against Harden. And Young, here we go. Good work there as it goes.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Harden kicks to Harris. Poked loose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Harden against Young. The pass to Herter. The 3. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Right side Irving. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Herter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Irving way outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Herter passes to Capella. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Harden. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Hawks leading by 8. Young outside. Capella high post. Back to Young. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound is going to come down. Well timed. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. And then for Atlanta, Alinari comes in for John Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
and that mid-range spot is so sweet for him.
52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. Harris outside. Back to Harden. Pocket 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Well, at 6'4", Tyler Johnson does have good size and strength. It helps him to see over defenders when he's passing the ball.
Here's Gallinari, and he makes good on the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Claxton. That shot misses. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Lou Williams out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Irving finds Aldridge. The kick out to Brown. Back to Johnson. Pass to Irving. Over Okongwu. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Williams following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. The kick out to Williams. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Brown.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Johnson dishes to Irving. And it's off from three-point range.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Three-pointers, Snell. But they recover it. Kept alive by Atlanta. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Nets trail by 14. Claxton the pass to Irving. Looking to get it going. And he connects with the jumper. Irving's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. He feeds it to Okongwu. Missed inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovich wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
In the corner, Irving with it over Williams. Offensive rebound.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here is Williams following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is Irving. The tray. Brown. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Hawks leading by 15. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Bogdanovich against Irving. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Nets trail by 17. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Claxton, no good. Now Williams. In the corner, Snell with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left now here in the second. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Jordan finds Harden. For 3, Harris. No good on the last second attempt there. And through one half, it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, and this Hawk. And that should do it with the second.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
We've got Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Over Young. Harris passes to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim.
Oh!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Young. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Capella with the bucket.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Elbow shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Irving's got 6 points.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Left side, Collins. Passes to Capella. Here's Herter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And here's Harden for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And Capella with the basket on the assist from Young. 17 points for Clint Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Harden the pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
On the wing, Harden, defended by Young. Shot on the wing. The putback. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Down low. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Lays it up off the glass.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Over Harden. Young's shot is off.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Harris kicks to Harden. Takes a 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. From deep. Missed. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. Nobody near Williams. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Johnson finds Irving. Over Hunter. Again, the Nets for 2. Atlanta leading by 17. Williams looking around. Pass to Herter. And there's the feed to Capella. It's good. Capella's got 11 in the second half.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Nets passing it around. Green passes to Brown. Now here's Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Back to Williams. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And he banks in the layup.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Outside Irving. Hits it from three-point range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Williams kicks to Hunter. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Green passes to Irving. To the inside. The kick out to Brown. Irving against Williams. 5 on the clock from 11 feet away. Again, the Nets for 2.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Irving. Williams gets the bucket.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Johnson kicks to Brown.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
At the top of the key, Hunter. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Johnson. And Herter gets it to go.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Nobody near Irving. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The Hawks leading by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Clint Capella.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Williams passes to Capella.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Griffin dishes to Irving. And the three off target. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Capella. Irving against Williams. Pass to Hunter. Capella with it.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Passes it to Irving. Lets it go with the three. The shot will not fall. Good D by Williams. From deep three-point range, And so Atlanta takes this one by a big thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And Antetokounmpo. What a jam!
Are you kidding me? How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Harris passes to Harden. Back to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Jordan dishes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Jordan kicks to Irving. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Irving. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Middleton. There's the pass to Harden. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Now here's Middleton. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Offensive rebound for Milwaukee. They've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. In transition, here come the Nets. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Now here is Holiday. Lopez passes to Giannis. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
On its way from Irving for 2. Misses off the left iron. Bucks leading by 6. Middleton looking it over. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jeff Green. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. Harden kicks to Green. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And stolen by Harris. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball.
You cannot afford to be careless around Harris. He's very capable of swiping the ball away if you are.
Holiday against Harden. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. A lot of great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg? Or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Now here's Brown. Irving looking over the floor. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Harris against Holiday. Middleton left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Portis. It's stolen by Brown. Claxton the pass to Brown. With 4 seconds on the clock, Griffin's shot is off. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a foot. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the power forward position. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Tipped away. Irving with it. Now guarded by Middleton. On up the court. Here's Aldridge. Outside for Griffin. Passes it to Brown. Harden outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They grab their own miss. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Forbes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Johnson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Harden's got 6.
Hey, you know, Harden's a high percentage shooter from mid-range. If you don't close fast on him, he'll burn you.
DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Out to the wing. There's Portis. He can't get that one to fall. Harden with the defensive effort. Johnson kicks to Harden. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Got a piece of it. Milwaukee leading by 8. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Harden. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
Nets trail by 10. Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. And the jam by Harden.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
That one falls. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Harden surveying the D. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. Aldridge misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for James Harden. Right side Holiday. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Irving from long range. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
And on the way from Irving for three. A three ball. Johnson kicks to Irving. There's the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guy.
Here's Irving. True on the 14-footer. 5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying it. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are leading by 12. And that...
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Brooklyn on defense. A 12-point game. Antetokounmpo. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Johnson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Outside, Green. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 12 points. The points that time coming from DeAndre Jordan. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harris. Here's Holiday. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Harden's got the ball. Nobody near Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Holiday against Harden. From 18 feet away. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Harden dishes to Irving. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Forbes the pass to Holiday. Back to Forbes. Shoots from the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Bucks lead by 11.
As a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Outside for Jordan. Outside, Green. Down low. Jordan the pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Holiday. Sweet little floater. Holiday's got 6.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Outside Irving. It's good. And here's Holiday. He's got 6. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Middleton outside. Back to Forbes. Middleton outside. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
And it's good for 2. And that's 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Now Irving. He's got 11. Harden's shot is off. Got it off in time, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Luwawu. Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then it's Johnson, and it's Brown in at the 2 guard.
And you can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skills. Really looking to get his teammates involved.
Johnson with it. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. Middleton for 3. Kicks it out to Giannis. Launches it. Milwaukee the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Now the pass to Brown. To the right side. Luwawu, the pass to Griffin. And the rejection by Giannis. Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee. Johnson kicks to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Just his first attempt. The putback, and Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Irving's checked in for the Nets. Here's Middleton. Giannis high post. The Bucks working the ball around. And the officials call a traveling violation.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
And the Nets making a change here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And James Harden subbed in for Brown. Here's Holiday. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
Bucks leading by 6. Outside Holiday. And it's blocked by Jordan. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stop.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Giannis against Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Inside. Kicks it down to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
And Irving launches it from deep. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee in the lead. Knocked loose and stolen by Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 4. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Lopez up top. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. On deep. That shot is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Irving. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Irving way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Giannis. Right side Holiday. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through, and a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at center.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Count it.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis outside. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Young. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Holiday against Capella. High post Lopez. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Giannis. Here's Middleton.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter his...
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Kevin Huerter. And then from Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. Portis trying to free himself.
You might ask, how is Trae Young blocking shots? The awareness and the activity level. That's how.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. There's the 3. Moves back up. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Holiday. That's short off the rim. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bucks trail by 6. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Outside Holiday. Kicks to Middleton. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Tony Snell's checked in for Young. The Bucks also with the sub. Forbes checked in. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Great positioning on the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The last thing you want to do is send this young man to the line. Bryn Forbes is almost automatic.
Both free throws good from Forbes. Williams looking over the floor. A shot that time, not on target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with this. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of...
I think the underdog story, started...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for the Bucks, P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Gallinari with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Snell. He can't hit that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Portis finds DiVincenzo. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Snell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. And Forge kicks to Connaughton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Holiday against Young. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Young looking it over. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Down low, it's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Over Holiday. Young's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks leading by 10. Young, good. Young's got 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Hunter. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch, and he sends that one way back.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. 2 on the clock. And scoring with the play inside is Young. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, we saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points and the greatest bench scorer. And
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
Young against Holiday. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Middleton left side. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Here's Young over Holiday. Passes it to Herter. Jacks up a 3. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Middleton outside. The pass to Lopez. And Holiday, here we go. Kicks it down to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead and transition and create for others. And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The feed to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's DiVincenzo. The three-pointer, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. To the left side wing. Tucker with the ball. Gallinari on him. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tucker's got his first basket.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Williams can't hit.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Pass to Forbes. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovich. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 16. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Forbes. Off target with the jump hook.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. Kept alive by Atlanta. From downtown. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Portis. Here is Forbes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Tucker with the ball. Holiday.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Shot from 12, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Gallinari. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Middleton looking it over, pulls up, and it's good off the back rim and in.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Young against Holiday. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Middleton outside. To the paint. Banked in off the glass. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Young passes to Capella. To the wing right side. Hawks passing it around. Feeds it to Hunter. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Hawks lead by 20.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Passes it to Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
One of the stronger guards in the league. Holiday will take it up inside any chance you give him.
Down low, stolen by Middleton.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
The pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gallinari on the wing. Back to Young. This one for 3. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. The wide open look here for Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Gallinari. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it up. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
So the Nets starting 5. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but
Go with the easy hoop. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Young, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Count that one.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Now here's Jordan, outside Irving. We've played just over a minute here in the first. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Young against Harden. Shoots from the right block. Capella trying to free himself up. And again, it's Atlanta.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Irving finds Jordan. Nets passing it around. Harden with it. And guarded by Capella. Harris outside. Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
One-on-one fast break. Jeff Green on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closer.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Nets trail by 3. Harris kicks to Green. Green draws the double. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Yep, that one goes in there. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Here's Hunter. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Young. The Nets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Williams off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Brown inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Brown the pass to Green. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Green. Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Aldridge dishes to Johnson. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. For Atlanta, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And that one falls for Williams.
Well, with multiple Sixth Man of the Year awards to his credit, Luke Williams will be remembered as one of the best bench players in NBA history.
It's stolen by Green. Johnson outside. On the wing, Harris. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
A free. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 5. It's Williams with the drive. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Outside Irving, pass to Luwawu. Back to Irving. Over Williams. Nails the baby hook.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Williams against Irving. Williams kicks to Bogdanovic. To the middle. It's stolen by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Here's Okongwu. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Nets trail by 3. Outside Irving over Williams. That doesn't go in either for Irving. It's Williams with the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, there's a level of aggression and craftiness when you're trying to defend Lou Williams. Draws contact. Nicely done, Lou.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Now, here's Irving. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Harden. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Hunter's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Young passes to Capella. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 10.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Harden up top, defended by Young. Harden, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Young outside. Inside. Capella dishes to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Huerter.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Irving surveying the floor. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The pass to Chiozza. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years, Shaq. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Young and Huerter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Capella. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn trailing. Harden with it. Guarded by Hunter. Harden scanning the floor. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Young passes to Capella. No good from 11 feet. They've trailed the entire game. That could change on this possession.
And this would be big for them.
Chiozza, no good. The Hawk shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And Huerter gets it to go.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
They get it again. Harden and another shot. Pass to Luwawu. Back to Harden. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball for the lead. Another miss by Harden.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clay Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Young. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in for Luwawu. Nets trail by 4. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Green finds Irving. Green, the pass to Irving. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Looking to end his cold spell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, that's Kyrie right there. He draws so much defensive attention. Guys want to be physical with him, but this guy able to take contact so well for his size.
Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Outside Bogdanovich for the 3. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Listen, the defense of DeAndre Jordan pays dividends all over the floor. Whether it's a block, a steal, he gets the break started. This guy's such an impact defender.
Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. Okongwu's now got his first points in this one. Outside Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Williams kicks to Bogdanovich, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Harris inside the line. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Williams, that's good.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Nets.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Williams dishes to Collins. Down low. 2 free throws coming up. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Tyler Johnson. Green is out there with Brown. Then it's Harden, and it's Aldridge in at the 5. Harden the pass to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Harden. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovich. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Young with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Capella kicks to Young. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Aldridge trying to break free. Harden's shot is good.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Harden against Young. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. And he gets it to go.
And guys, if you let Aldridge get inside with the ball, you've already lost. I mean, he's too big, too strong, too skilled.
Young against Harden. Capella. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Harden. Green breaking loose. Harden, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Nets trail by 5. There's Chiozza, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
And Griffin sends it back. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Here's Collins, and Jordan sends it back. They recover it. Young inside. Brown's there, and it's Capella missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. It's a one-point game. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. Collins, good. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Young. Up again. It's in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now here's Harden. Harris outside. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Young drives in. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Game tightening up. No problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. In the corner, it's Harris. Over Hunter. Let's keep it alive. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does. And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal. So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here. Atlanta calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it.
For the land of the free.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, they've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Middleton can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Giannis. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
He gets that one. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
On the wing, Irving. Great D that time from Middleton.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here is Holiday. Clock at 6. Pass to Middleton. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
It's Harden with the drive, and it's sent back. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Harris against Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. All going up court. Good.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Holiday against Harris. And Holiday, here we go. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, when Drew Holiday gets involved in the pick and roll sets like that one there, it's very difficult to guard him. He uses his speed and quickness and change of direction and knocks down the shot.
Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. The Bucks also with the sub. Forbes checked in. Irving can't hit.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Irving against Middleton. And it's blocked. In transition, here come the Nets. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Forbes the pass to Portis. And Tucker kicks to Portis. Here's Forbes. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. There's the pass to Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Middleton inside the three-point line. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Aldridge, no luck. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Middleton the pass to Tucker. He kicks to Forbes. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Luwawu, the pass to Aldridge. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Brown. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 4. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was...
For me personally, I just...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Now here's Giannis. Aldridge with some nice D. And Luwawu gets it to go.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
DiVincenzo against Brown. Lopez outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Luwawu. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Taken away by Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Aldridge trying to break free. Harden, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo can't hit it. To the middle. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here is Holiday. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Great instincts by Giannis, superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday finds Giannis. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Giannis. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Nets trail by 7. Irving surveying the floor. Griffin trying to get open. Here's Jordan. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Now here's Portis. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A deep 3 from Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Giannis. 6 feet out. Portis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
On the wing, Irving. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Giannis. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in its small forward. On defense, Brooklyn. 6-point game. And the dunk by Giannis.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again maybe this season.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Harden outside to the inside. Jordan, great pass to set up the lay-in. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Floats one, and Jordan sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 9.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Bucks leading by 4. Holiday with it. Down low. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Outside Irving. Here's Jordan. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Brown comes in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one tricked you into it.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Johnson. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his first foul. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Bucks. Rebounded by Tucker. Poked away. Stolen by Harden. And the shot is good.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position. An effective scorer in that area.
Pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Guarded by Harden. And that one is good. 5 points in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Bucks leading by 10. Three-pointer. Forbes can't get it to go. The Nets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And Johnson with the stop.
Well, a great attack from Johnson, and he appropriately finishes it off with the jam.
Here is Forbes. Up top, Portis. Passes it to Connaughton. Off target with his 3. Harden scanning the floor. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Bucks lead by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Chiozza in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And stolen by Aldridge. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Basket good.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Now, here's Tucker, defended by Griffin. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by the Nets.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Irving's shot is good.
Now, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. That one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Again, Irving missing. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets.
James Harden.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Griffin trying to get open. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Harden.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Holiday. Now the dish to Lopez. Got a piece of it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Harden outside. Right side, Griffin. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. He feeds it to Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. And there it is for him. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Harden can't hit. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Giannis dishes to Lopez. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Brown. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden against Holiday. The shot's good.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Harden outside. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David. Now here is Holiday. Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Bounce pass, Holiday.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
Johnson, that's for two. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee with the ball. They're leading by 8. Back to Middleton. Middleton on the wing. Giannis outside. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Misses there. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a very... David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on two. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside, where we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. For 3, Middleton. He kicks it to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive. Lopez passes to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. Capella covering.
And the defense of Capella is huge. I mean, very impactful at that end of the floor, using his big body to deter shooters.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Middleton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Young dishes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Holiday against Young. Young against Holiday. Here's Lopez. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. No good from outside. Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. The tray. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. For 3, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Young's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Herter passes to Capella. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. And Herter gets it to go. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Right block shot, and another basket for Milwaukee. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young inside. Lopez is there. A nice shot by Young.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Holiday looking over the floor. Giannis against Collins. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. 6 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Young. Here's Lopez, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Lopez not to be denied. Nice strong finish there.
Here's Young, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Milwaukee on top, leading by 3. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Bogdanovic is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Williams. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Portis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Lou Williams.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon. But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Middleton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And there's the pass to Connaughton. To the paint. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. And no good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Middleton. 3-pointer. Snell. Kept alive by Atlanta. Bogdanovic. Here's Okongwu. And at last they get one to fall. Okongwu's now got his first basket. Milwaukee leading by 9. Knocked away. Here's Forbes. And he banks in the layup. Forbes has got 4 this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Back to Portis in the corner. Middleton with it. From deep. That one, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Snell. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. 1:12 left in the first half. Over to the left wing. Here's Forbes, and Capella sends it back.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and it makes him an intimidating shot blocker. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Now, here's Tucker, defended by Young. Here's Forbes. It's rebounded by Herter.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Boy, Clint Capella's athleticism allows him to finish above the rim, but also be effective in transition.
Holiday with it. Up top, Portis. Back to Holiday. High arcing shot. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Hunter. 3 seconds left, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Bucks on top. They finish off
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Young's shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Collins against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Inside. Stolen by Collins. Capella, high post. And the lead is down inside single digits. Capella's got 6 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The dish to Middleton. Back to Giannis. He feeds it to Lopez. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. Pass to Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari comes in for Okongwu. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Tony Snell. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Collins. For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it. He passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Bucks leading by 9. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Holiday's got 6.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Pass to Collins. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
Outside Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Lou Williams. Here's Holiday. He's got 8. And the pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Here's Portis. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Holiday. 5 to shoot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Giannis, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Young in at the point guard position.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Now Portis. Giannis right side. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Young drives in. Count it.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here's Middleton. But they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Capella. Gallinari with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Back to Young. And he converts the layup.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Holiday the pass to Portis. DiVincenzo with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Capella missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. He dishes it to Middleton. From deep three-point range. And the Bucks miss again.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
They get it back. Pass to Hunter. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
Collins checked in for Gallinari. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. For 3, Middleton hands it from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Young, good.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Lopez finds Holiday. Here's Tucker. Passes to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Now here is Holiday. The Hawks trail by 11. Young with no one around. They get the rebound. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, if you don't block out Clint Capella, the putback throwdown is exactly what you get.
High post Lopez. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Milwaukee with the ball. And Tucker gets to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The kick out to Lopez. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's the first, that narrows the gap to 7. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Now here's Giannis. At the top of the key, Lopez. Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
In the corner, Middleton with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Up top, Capella. Off on that one. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.